In this video, I want to have a look at the zero index. So one of our index laws is that if we have a number or a variable to the power of 0, then that term is equal to 1. So I want to explain this law to you in two different ways. One of them looks at patterns. So if we use a base of 3, for example, if we have 3 cubed, that's equal to 27. 3 squared is equal to 9, and 3 to the power of 1 is equal to 3. So we can look at this pattern. Our index is decreasing by 1 each time, so our next one would be 3 to the power of 0. And if we look at the numbers on this side of the equals sign, each time we're dividing by 3. We'll divide 27 by 3 to get to 9. 9 divided by 3 will get us to 3. So if we do that again to keep the pattern, 3 divided by 3 would give us 1. And that's going to work for any number base that you choose. You'll end up getting this similar pattern. So if we had a base of 4, you'd be dividing by 4 each time. Let's have a look at it with 5s. If we had 5 cubed, that's equal to 125. 5 squared is equal to 25. 5 to the power of 1 is equal to 5. So we can have a look, and again, 5 cubed is 125. To get down to 25, that's dividing by 5. Then we'll divide by 5 again, and that gives us 5 as our answer, and then divide by 5 one more time. And because we're going 5 divided by 5, anything divided by itself is 1. So you can look at this rule and understand it by patterns, but there's a little bit of a more algebraic way to do it as well. The second way to look at this index law is to remember one of our earlier laws. So we had the index law, if we had x to the power of m divided by x to the power of n, then that's equivalent to subtracting our powers. So it would be x to the power of m minus n, so whatever that is. So we can remember this law to help us figure out this one. So for example, if we had x to the power of 7, if we go x to the power of 7 divided by x to the power of 7, using this law up here, that would be equivalent to x to the power of, well, 7 minus 7 is 0. So we'd have x to the power of 0. But we also know x to the power of 7 divided by x to the power of 7 has to be equal to 1, because if we've got something divided by itself, that's always going to give us 1. So because we've used the same expression both times, that means that our two answers have to be equivalent. They have to be equal to each other. So x to the power of 0 has to equal 1. And that sort of logic will work no matter what base or what power we pick. So there's two different ways of looking at the index law that says anything, a number or a variable, to the power of 0 is equal to 1.